Hello, my beautiful Leos. Welcome back to my channel. This is Choi Leaves Tarot, where we get to your greatness one tea leaf at a time. So don't forget to like and subscribe, follow for more. Let's just jump right in. What is happening for the Leos this March? What's coming in? This is going to be March Madness, March Greatness. Like, what is happening for you? Leo, what do you need to know for the month of March? This is Sun, Moon, Rising. Obviously, take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. And let's just get right in because, okay, you're about to strike gold. First of all, congratulations in advance. It seems like in the past you were deceived and you were like, nah, I'm not going to stop though. I'm going to keep pushing through, keep pushing forward, still believe in love, still believe in my career, whatever it is that they were trying to like take away from you. The moon, deception or delays, emotions up or down, maybe deceiving yourself emotionally or others. So you were like, nah, I'm deceiving myself for even settling for something less. But joke's on whoever else, because you're about to elevate to your soulmate. Look at that. Gold is coming in through the form of real love, real emotions, and joy, and also a lot of money, okay? Because we definitely, I'll get to it in a second, but you're about to have a King of Pentacles come into your life. But let's start here. Two of Cups. Peace of mind. So this person brings you peace. You guys are very value-oriented. You have the same principles, value system. Like you're like, okay, you know, before we sleep together, we're getting tested separately. I need to see the paperwork. Like you care about your health. You care about what you put in your body in terms of like food and nutrition. You care about what you wear. Is it real linen or just microplastics or, you know, toxic carcinogens? Two of Cups, peace of mind, joining of two people. In the Lion, of course, Leo, it's something you can be proud of. Like you guys are really a power couple, all right? Additionally, let's see a little more about who this person is coming through. King of Pentacles, fan over 25 years, dark eyes and dark hair, business, arrogance, powerful. Ooh. So it's not arrogant in the sense of like, they're arrogant to you. It just seems like people who haven't get to know them yet are like jumping to conclusions like this person's arrogant because they got it all going on, and it's like, yeah, they actually worked hard for it and they got confidence. Like it's being mistaken by broke people or, you know, haters as arrogant. So whatever it is, a king is a king. He already knows how to handle himself. He's not like, he's very diplomatic, this person coming in, and it's very business minded. Like he has pentacles. Like you're not getting any other king. It's someone who has their money, their business acumen. They know how to literally make you a castle that can last generations. And it's not a nepo baby. It's someone who really worked their way up. Okay. Additionally, you are about to have a breakthrough in terms of financial abundance, opportunities. So if you're applying to different, programs or certificates or, you know, maybe even like scholarships, funding, whatever it is, or maybe you're finally making content online, whether it's, you know, your small store on Pinterest, Etsy, or maybe even it's like a new idea, like you're writing a book, you're being creative so that AI can't even mess with the amount of money. People are like, take my money, at least you're real, you're not AI, you're not artificial intelligence, you're the real deal. Like people are just trying to support you and you're about to strike gold. So if you're a content creator, influencer, small business owner, or even if you work for a business, you're about to get that raise, that next level. This gold is about to strike for you. Ace of Wands, new beginnings, birth, new ideas and creation. Ooh, for those who already found their king, and this might mean you're in for growing your family, whether it's by getting more LLCs or trust funds or whatever, or if it's genuinely, you know, getting pregnant, having a kid, whatever it is, you're about to grow. You're about your family, your lifestyle is about to expand. This could also be community minded. Remember, I told you regenerative farming, farm fresh foods. You are taking care of mind, body, and soul. You're like, I'm not doing toxic ish anymore. I'm not going to be around it. I'm ready for like the real deal to come in. And that could also be new beginnings, like you're starting your own garden, or you're starting to go out to places that have organic foods, and there you meet your king, or there you meet like a community that extends and extends. So you're creating new bonds. So that could also be that. And fresh bonds, right? People you were like, whoa, we're all on the same page here. I didn't know that if I went to go look for, organic heirloom seeds at the local nursery, I would meet like a club that met there every week or something. Whatever it is, you're about to expand your horizons if it's not your own physical family, right? So friendships are going to bloom as well because you're thinking of everything that is aligned with you, and it opens up the door, okay? Then we have the High Priestess card. Ooh, highest card in the tarot deck. Very powerful. Good or bad secrets to be revealed. And honestly, they're going to be revealed in such an epic proportion that, like, if there's bad things in the society or good things happening, either way, you win because you're really taking notes. The world is in the palm of your hand, and you're looking around and you're like, I don't want to travel right now. Maybe right now I want to stick to what's local small businesses, what's going on. Obviously, March Madness brings tariffs and XYZ, and that is going to benefit you, especially like if you're in America. We are like the world's piggy bank and even a blood bank, because most of the blood and money in the world, like consumerism, is here, and most of the plasma and blood that gets donated to the entire world is by international companies that are not American companies in the US taking Americans' blood. But like that makes you look at things in a different way. Go Google it, go figure it out, do your own research, because now you're realizing, maybe I do want to keep my world close to my chest. Like maybe I want to focus on making a channel about how to source organic foods that maybe it just doesn't come from overseas, or maybe finds locally, and you're really good at finding it. Or if you're like in Indonesia or China or wherever you're from, you're like finding out that people are looking for like, hey, how do I find things that are local? It's kind of like the rest entire world is looking to themselves for once to be self-reliant, but also just enjoy like your own history, your own neighbors for once, right? Like instead of looking like, oh, I should leave, I should globetrot, you're kind of more excited about local travel, okay? And ooh, another king of wands, man over 25 years, green eyes, blonde to red hair. So this could be option number 2 coming in, or if this is you, whatever. Restless, outspoken, ambitious. You are like, look, I know the world is in the palm of my hands, but at this point I want my local crops to make it. I don't want to buy food that has to like take 500 trains to get here and 500 boogers on it by the time it gets here, or is irradiated. Look at all the spices, for example, if you're in the US, most of the spices or like really actually the nutrition is zapped out of them. Look up fumigation of black peppers, or look up irradiation of spices in the US, and it's like most of them have been zapped by gamma rays and x-ray, just to say supposedly the mold is less, the pesticides are the pests are done and we didn't use pesticide. But it's like a loophole, and it actually shows that whatever they zap around affects people. Look up glyphosate. That is horrible. So you're realizing, oh, that means if I'm going to start from scratch, I need to actually start at home. I need to, you're going to see a huge manufacturing renaissance, and you are going to take part in it. So 2 of rods, look at this again. The world is literally in the palm of your hand, and you're like, before I go conquer, or not even conquer, you don't even want to conquer, you want to be a cosmopolitan, but you also want to be a local who is someone who can build from scratch in a good way. Like everything that the corporations touched and the lobbyists touched has actually gone to shit. And so you're kind of like, okay, well, and the regulators, they don't really care. So if you saw, like, for example, You've researched this if you want, but like for example in the US, the USDA, Department of Agriculture, there was a lady who was in charge of it for 22 years, and in those 22 years all the farms started using glyphosate, a toxic thing that gives everybody cancer, nutrition gone, XYZ. And so if that was the person who was supposed to check the corporations to make sure they didn't get kickbacks and stuff and harm the US citizens, then I mean you're not gonna trust anything else they say. So you're gonna see a lot of new leaders coming up. It could be you as well. And again, the lovers. So we're getting repeated vibes. The power couple is happening. The platonic love of community. You're taking lead, or someone you're going to be gravitating to is taking lead. And it's just like, if you feel the love locally, you feel the love of like, finally you're getting pride in what you're doing, and you're like, you know what, okay, in the past maybe people didn't protect your food, what's coming in, because you were like, well, I didn't know I had to check the fact checkers, I didn't know I had to check the people who were supposed to like watch out for us. And you're like, whatever, I'm gonna find joy in doing this because I feel healthier, I feel wealthier, and you keep attracting people who fall in love with you. So I'm seeing at least 2 people you're gonna meet in the next couple weeks that are on your same page, or the person you're with, you're gonna see like, oh, they're serious. They're really like about this life. They're about like, they can go and pivot with what the world needs or adapt. Like they're pro humanity over profit. Even though they're a king and they make a lot of money, they're just not like wasting it on poisoning everybody. So, unlike, the technocracy. So estate planning. Ooh, what did I tell you? This person wants to like buy your castles, put it in your trust. I don't even need it. Like this person is really generous. So if they ask you on 50-50 dates and all that stuff, do not be a pick me. Do not try to build somebody up and be like, but his potential, he's in school right now, he can't afford it. That's not that person. I'm talking about an established king is coming into your life, and they're not a geezer. They're not like 500 years older than you. They're like within your age bracket, okay? So that's what it means. All legit, legal. Negotiate for tangibles. There you go. Whether it's, estate planning and you're like, well, I want to keep my business before I ever get married. I need to learn about prenup laws, what state I'm in, XYZ. Negotiate for tangibles at work. Whether you're getting a deal with like, let's say you want to make all the clothes, and government grants might open up and they might look for like American made goods or American manufactured goods. Maybe you're like, well, I've always wanted to actually be the person who provides the toilet paper, or I have a company where you cater to them or print documents, whatever it is. You look at this. We need to be self-sufficient and self-confident. So it looks like Leos, loud and proud, are leading the way about what is so beautiful wherever you live in the world. Wherever you were born and raised, you're like, whoa, I'm feeling super patriotic, super like, so many people are just like, ew, how could you do this? How could you do that? You are not bothered. You're like, you know what? That means it's a great time for me to make it up against like competition that was like, didn't care if we were getting seed oils or nasty food or, toxic-ish or replaced by AI. You're like, nah, we need to be self-sufficient and self-confident. Be self-confident. Don't let people project that you should be ashamed of yourself because you have to, bend over backward and help every single person all the time. You can only do that if you've poured into yourself. So you're focusing local, domestic, wherever you are, and it's about to, you're about to get that gold coming your way. The golden era is on its way, and you're going to be a part of it. So congratulations, Leo. This is okay. You got one brew, unlimited possibilities. There you go. Orange and Thai iced tea. So super upbeat, super like you're having the joie de vivre. It's so impactful that people are very inspired by you this spring. And Nowruz is coming. So that's like the Iranian New Year, which is like spring equinox, was based on that, the Persian Empire in the past. So that's literally what this vibe is giving you, is like, I think it's like toward the end of March, by then you're going to keep it going. You're going to meet people at different festivals. So definitely put yourself out there, but only with things that align with you and how proud of your city you are, your nation, your whatever, right? So until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.